Hello everyone and welcome back to my next episode playing the TekTopia mod pack. I am Mar, and in today's episode I want to take a bit of a break from what we've been working on, and I want to work towards something that I think should be able to help us continue working on what we've been working on. So just to recap, in the last episode we worked on the cemetery. We built a little mausoleum inside that cemetery. It's not quite finished because, you know, of course we need emeralds so we can buy more iron bars and all that fun stuff. And it's, you know, over there near the library and the platform for the eventual, anyway, chapel that we're going to make. You can actually just see it, all the fire over there. That's the edges of the mausoleum and the cemetery. And of course, the purpose of that is so that I can get, like a tree farm, an underground tree farm over there, so that our villagers have somewhere underneath the ground to do their tree chopping. Now, that's going to require quite a bit of digging, and even with efficiency 5, without an actual beacon, a tier 2 beacon, so that we can get haste 2, that's going to take, perhaps a little longer than I actually want to spend doing it, you know what I mean? So I think in today's episode, I want to work towards getting towards a tier 2 beacon. Now, we could go caving, we could go mining, we could do that, sure. I've actually done some of that off camera periodically. I found an abandoned mine shaft a little ways off in, like, kind of this direction-ish. I think it might be, like, I'm telling you, I don't think I finished exploring it. It was so big, and I got so lost. It could very well be, like, 2 or 3 abandoned mine shafts. They're all squished together off in that direction. But what I want to do is actually go into the nether, and I want to start tunneling. So let's go through here and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so we've got this tunnel here, right out our main portal. This leads us off towards our stronghold, you know, so we can go to the end. This is an original tunnel. I actually dug in the wrong direction twice, actually. And that eventually will take us down to an actual, like, normal part of the nether. Because right now we were up here at Y111. This right here, I want to dig this out, and I need to dig it out quite a ways. I'm thinking we need to go to approximately positive 220 by positive 223 or thereabouts. And that should put us in a nearby mesa biome, actually. And of course, whoa, that kind of was like a little bit of a heart attack right there. The mesa biome, of course, has the greater quantity of abandoned mine shafts at the surface. I mean, you don't normally find those, if ever, as far as I know, on the surface in other biomes. And it also has a high quantity of gold available, which is, you know, you can use gold just like you can use iron. And we do actually have one not that far off. If you remember earlier in the series, we had done some minor exploring anyway of the desert and even the jungle a little bit. We were exploring jungle temples, desert villages, and the mesa that we're heading for is... Excuse me? You need to move. You need to just get out of the way there, buddy boy. Yeah, you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm gonna move on without you, okay? Oh, my word. I guess I've just opened right up into your tunnel, haven't I? Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so let's see. Where are we? We're right here. Let's, just carefully, precariously. Oh, I do not like having only one block between me and that. At least not until I get an elytra, you know what I mean? So... Oh, you know, there's probably only one all the way. Oh, there's... Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I already want to go home. Oh, no. Oh, no. Because I don't have my elytra yet, and that just looks like a bad time. You know what I mean? Just looks like a bad time. It'll be so cool, though, when the nether gets revamped. I think that's going to look fantastic. I'm mega excited about the blue flames. That, in particular, I am just crazy about. Actually, let's keep that up, actually, now that I think of it, so that I know when I need to turn. I don't want to go too fast, otherwise it's going to be bad times for me, it's going to be bad times for all of the things I'm carrying or equipping. But anyway, like I was trying to say, there was a mesa not very far away. Yes, lava, it hurts. just on the opposite side. It brushes right up against the southeast corner of the desert that we have over there that was right next to spawn. So it's super close. And if I double check the map here, it's not terribly large, but it's the only one that I saw in nearby vicinity. The next closest is quite a bit further away than that, even further to the east. I don't see anything for a very long distance to the north. We're talking like 10,000 blocks or more that we'd have to go to the north. To the west, yeah, it's pretty far out there too. I don't even see one yet. And then of course to the south, nope, not really seeing much down there either. Like the teeniest little speck of one, maybe, down about 8,000 blocks out. But these ones here, it's not terribly large necessarily, but it is still good size, and it's only about 2,000 blocks away in both directions. So, and of course you divide that by 8 when you're in the nether, so it shouldn't take us too long to get there. So let me do a little bit of digging, and I will meet back up with you when I arrive at the approximate destination. Yeah. Alright, I think we're about to hit it. Actually, I think we might have already. Let's see, what is it? 132, right here. Okay, so let's fill that back in. Should be, yeah, let's clear out this. Oops, that's a little too much. The pickaxe is a little overzealous here. So, and then, nope, not that far. Just kind of dig ourselves little holes to put our obsidian into. And then we should hopefully come out right where we are supposed to. And I brought extra obsidian so we can just in case you don't want to get yourself stuck out here in a bad situation. Let's make a little bit of space here. I don't want to feel claustrophobic going in and out of that portal. Clear that. All right, so get out the ender chest and flip steel. All right, and that right there, that is the corner, and then you can actually see the torch at our home portal from that torch. So it's all pretty much within visual distance, which is great. So it's a pretty quick ride back and forth in that regard. Oops, there I go, breaking things again. All right, now this should put us right out. Hopefully not in a cave, but this should put us out inside the mining mesa. Okay, so let's go. Success! Awesome! What an interesting biome. Is this normal? I'll be honest, I haven't spent a lot of time in a mesa, but I didn't actually know it came with, like, grass and trees. But yeah, this definitely worked. Now this is, I'm pretty sure this is not the correct, yeah, this is not even the correct, well, wait, no. Oh, it's pretty close. I had 18, so this is the correct Y that I'm standing on. I had 1858. So right here would be the center. This would be the dead center of the coordinates I use. So you know what? I'm just going to move it over a little bit. Get ourselves some terracotta. That's kind of cool. So we'll do this and then this. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's go ahead and use terracotta. Why not? 1, 2. Nope. 2, 3. Terracotta. And the last 2. Yeah, let's put torches up here. Just in case, you know? I don't want to get lost out here or anything like that. I'll be able to find a way home. And then I'm going to break this, and when I fire this one up, it should sync with the first one. Should have left it in my inventory, shouldn't I? Silly flint and steel. Alright. Alright, this should work. Please, please work. Please. Please. Yes! Excellent. And going back through the other way. It's a little framey, but that's okay. Yep. Awesome. We are synced up 100%. Alright, so now I'm going to tear down this portal real quick, and then we are going to do some exploring. Alright, pretty much right here, I apparently tried to record a clip that ended up only being 3 seconds long. Not sure what quite happened there. I didn't really cover anything important. I just took a brief look around the immediate terrain in the mesa. It was just a very small clip, but it was definitely bigger than 3 seconds. Unfortunately, it's kind of missed. So right from there, I jumped this next clip, jumping right back into the action. We're exploring a mine shaft actively. Had already discovered some things by that point. So let's get right at it. Oh, right, here's another chest, and it's full of junk. I guess I'll take the gold, though. I mean, that is what we're here for, after all. Ooh, another chest. And thorns, too. Well, again, you know, not the greatest. Ooh, gold. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, jeez. Hello. Hello, boys. Nope, 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 nope. Get back. Oh, no. Aww. I wanted their gunpowder. That's not fair. My inventory's full. Can't do anything. Aha! Ah, more garbage. What's with all the garbage loot? I don't understand this. Aha! That's where you were. Well, we found ourselves a spider spawner. Yay. You know, just what we always want to find, isn't it? It's really only valuable, I think, if you're willing to turn it into a farm if you have enough of them within a certain range. Because one on its own, I don't know if that's necessarily worth, you know, anybody's time. Excuse me, Mr. Enderman, I just need to squeeze past you here. Just don't mind me. I'm just gonna grab it and go, and you do your thing, and I do my thing, and you know, we're both happy. You know, at the end of the day, both happy. That's the important bit. Huh, what do you know? Right here, right around the corner, the other spider spawner was right here, and we've got another one right there. I mean, I still don't know if 2's necessarily all that much better than 1. Maybe if there's 3 or 4 nearby, we might consider it. For now, I'm just gonna do my best to disable it with light and keep on exploring. Aha! Here's another one. Excellent. I mean, I could be like the world's worst person when it comes to exploring these mine shafts, and I could have missed an entire chunk, but I think I've more or less explored this one. Ugh, garbage. Why do I get the garbage? Oh, brother. Cause, yeah, this is a dead end. This is all kind of interwoven. I was just over there, down that hole, climbed up somewhere off in that direction. It all just seems to, I mean, like, is it just me, or do mesa, abandoned mine shafts, are they just more discombobulated than the standard mine shaft is? I feel like every single tunnel connects to like every other tunnel, like in the entire thing. It's nuts. Are they always like that? I see that's kind of unlit though. Let's kind of circle over to this side. This is like, do you really even call this a tunnel at this point? I mean, or a mine shaft? I mean, what was the purpose of the rails right there? What were those miners thinking? Yeah, see, this is kind of a worthless little bit there. Ooh. Oh, yep. Yeah, these have been like coming out all over the place. You just keep seeing them pop up in more and more places. Yeah. So this one, I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Maybe. I mean, but I think I've gotten pretty much everything from this one. That I can tell anyway. So I think I should head on to the next one. So far I've gotten a full stack and almost another full stack. If my math is correct, my goal, oh, here's a little bitty one. My goal is 4 full stacks and a half a stack. Like exactly 4.5 stacks of gold and or iron in order to make enough blocks. Random zombie died there, I guess. To make enough blocks to finish off our beacon. So we're almost halfway to that goal. This just looks like a normal cave. I mean, I guess you could still find gold in here, I think. Yeah, look at the stuff. Look at, oh man, give me the gold. I will take the gold off your hands. Just fork her on over. Ooh, look there, more gold. Yes, this is perfect. I really like the mesa. Just gotta say, I really like I watched one of the first season actually that I watched of Hermitcraft was season 4 when they were in the mesa, and that has remained my favorite season like forever. I loved that everybody was close and compact. I know that they got tired, or I believe anyway, from what I've heard, most of them or all of them got tired of being in everybody's backyard all the time. But I really like mesas after that. I've never actually built or lived in a mesa, but I like the biome. And there's a mine shaft, and there's a mine shaft. They're just like all over the place. Is that more? I think that's, I think I see fences right there. Just right there, just kind of poking its little face out. And they might be connected to those ones right there. Yep, we've got plenty more to explore, so let's keep at it. Ah, you're trying to hide one of those, are you? Ooh, and you've got reinforcements. Where'd you come from? Where were you hiding? My word, ninjas. Ninjas, all of them. And you were only guarding rubbish. What gives? Ow. That kind of hurt. He was too quick for me. Oh, who's shooting at me? Stop it. Stop it. Nope. Stop, 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 stop. I need food. Just a little bit. Oh boy. Okay. Bring it. Yeah, you thought you were going to do what your friend did, didn't you? I don't think so. Oh my word. Jeez. Talk about it like a jump scare. Whew. Well, that is most definitely a spawner, and I see a chest as well. Though the spawner's way too far, way too far to be connected to the two that I had found earlier. But I do think I want to go and at least check out the chest. I'm going to quickly... This appears like it'll be almost non-existent. I mean, there's just like this little hill here, and a couple different bits of mineshaft are sticking out of it, but I don't think this one's going to be likely to be huge. And then we can go and check out the spawner and the minecart over there. But I'm actually almost finished. We've got 4 stacks and almost the 32 in the second stack, so, or in the 5th stack. So, yeah, we're almost to the goal. If I did the maths correctly anyway, we're almost to the goal. So I think I just want to quickly pop over here, see if we can't get, what, 8 more bits of gold? I mean, that's like, if you're lucky, that's 1 full gold vein, and we've been, like, insanely lucky. Or maybe not lucky. Maybe this is just, you know, par for the course. I've actually never, I mean, I think I mentioned that before. I've never really done much in the mesa. Haven't lived here, haven't done extensive mining here. It's pretty nuts. But the drop rates, ooh, a golden apple, that's not bad. I like that. Oh man, inventory full again. Come on. Ooh. More garbage. Like, I'm grateful for... Ooh, there's another chest right there. I'm grateful for all the gold, but I feel like the chests are a little garbage. Maybe this one will prove me wrong? Maybe? Maybe? Give me mending. I'll love you forever if you give me mending. That's all I gotta say about it. Mending. Aww. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen a spider spawner with, like, so little real estate to spawn on. I almost feel sorry for it. Should I put it out of its misery? Should I just break it and put it out of its misery? Oh, poor thing. Alright, by my count, this should be all the gold I need. So I think I want to head back to base and put it together, see if it's enough to get us up to a tier 2 beacon. And maybe, I don't know how long the episode's been going, but maybe do a little bit of mining, or at least I can show you what I've started already down inside the mausoleum. I did not finish that mine shaft. I did not. It was kind of sprawling in every direction known to man, and I was kind of thinking to myself, you know what? I mean, I like the loots, but I don't necessarily need any more at the moment. So for now, I'm just going to kind of vamoose and, you know, come back another day if I decide I need more gold in any case. I have used a lot. I actually have used a lot of iron blocks in the current one that I have going on. Where's my portal? Wasn't it like... Oh, that's right. I did it. I did the maths. Hang on. What was my maths? Let's see. 1750-ish by 1850-ish? I'm pretty close, so 17, nope, and then 18, yeah, I think it's up on this hill. Like I was saying, I did use quite a bit of iron blocks to make the add to the beacon currently. Eventually, I will probably want to swap that out for gold blocks instead of iron blocks. Man, it is going to be really hard climbing up there, isn't it? But for now, I am satisfied just getting it up and running with the blocks that I have at my disposal. So I'll probably end up coming back here at some point to get a massive quantity of gold so I can completely swap it out and make it a full gold beacon. But for now, I just want to get home and see how far it takes me. So let's hop through and run back, and I will meet you back at base. Alright, while we are taking a look at some things around the base, I want to quickly throw the gold in so it is smelting. So we can kind of be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So let's see. I've got 5 of these furnaces. Or not 5, 10, sorry. What am I saying? Let's see. Let's see, what would this be? Yeah, 32, that'll work. And then let's bring this down to 32 as well, and we'll just kind of redistribute a little bit. I'm just trying to make it as even as possible for our smelting purposes. So there we go. Let's do 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, and then I guess we'll just do 24, 24, and 24. And by the time that finishes smelting, I should be ready to go ahead and upgrade our beacon. So let's put that away. Terracotta, do we have? Yep, we do. I brought a well, I guess I didn't bring a solitary block of terracotta back. I think I have a little bit more inside my shulkers, but I'll clear those out later. Put the string away. I've got plenty of torches, and I mean plenty. I have even more inside my ender chest. So let's take a look at the mausoleum, the cemetery slash graveyard, whatever you want to call it. The mausoleum, which I was quite correctly corrected in my, well, that was redundant, wasn't it? Oh well, we're just gonna roll with it. We were correctly corrected on the name that this is. It is not a mausoleum. It is a mausoleum, obviously. I mean, clearly it's a mausoleum. I can't believe I made such an obvious spelling and pronunciation error. Duh, you know. But yeah, so this is the mausoleum, officially dubbed. It doesn't currently have a very fancy entrance. It just goes down quite a ways, about 20, 25 blocks or whatever it ended up being. And then it kind of veered off this way. We're kind of, just for reference, we are facing west. So above our heads is the chapel platform. Over there's the library platform. Back here is the storage and, you know, everything else. So this is hopefully more or less centered underneath the, at least partially anyway. I think it's wider than the actual platform, but it'll be underneath the chapel. I don't know the exact spacing. I was kind of testing out with some spacing here. I think 3 blocks, 3, maybe 4 blocks between each sapling is good. And I'm kind of aiming for maybe a 7x7 grid of saplings. But the concern I have is how close it should be to the wall. I may need to dig the wall out even further, because I'm worried about, like, what happens if a tree just, like, grows in a weird pattern and it kind of, like, breaks a nearby block or something, especially the large oak trees. I'm particularly worried about them. Now, of course, you'd be thinking, well, just, you know, put in a lower roof so they can't spawn that high, but from what I have experienced in the past and you know, read about, I mean, I'm by no means an expert on tree farms, but I've had it happen on, what was it, the 3rd season or something? No, the 4th, maybe it was the 4th season on the Wells Nice server. I built a kind of a rudimentary tree farm, and I had the logs of the tree, you know, the limbs, actually punching holes through the walls. And I really don't want that to happen down here. I want it to look nice down here, you know? So I'm thinking I may need to dig this out even further, which will be, I mean, this was going to be a pain if I had to do it without a beacon, but I'm hoping now that we have a beacon, even if we have to temporarily relocate it over here, I'm thinking that should help this go much faster, and it'll be a lot less painful to have to, you know, expand the size of this area. Height-wise, I'm thinking about 15 blocks maybe, a 15 block ceiling. Most trees only need about, it depends on which type of tree, but most of them appear to only need like 9 or 10 blocks of height. And to allow just for the in cases type things, I'm thinking of 15, maybe 20 blocks just to be on the safe side. So yeah, that's what my plans are down there. Let us run up here. I'm certain that we haven't had enough time for the gold to finish smelting. So let me run over here and AFK for a few minutes by the furnaces until it's done, and then I will bring you back, and we can see if we were correct in our rough estimate on how much we would need to finish out the beacon. Alright, it is done smelting. Let's collect our loot. Ooh, gotta like that sound, don't ya? Just gotta like it. Okay. And let's turn it all into blocks. Ugh, get rid of that massively large inventory. 32, I believe, is the exact number we needed, so the extra 8 is just kind of, you know, perks on top of that. Actually, we need to go this way to get down to the mine. I always think, like, it's underneath that, you know, it's the beacons over there where the future fountain's gonna go. I always start wandering in that direction, then I'm like, wait, no! Gotta go down to the mine. That's how you access it. So let's keep on going down here. And I think I did this off camera. I scooched the mine shafts for the 2 miners to either side. Just hoping that maybe they'll be able to find something down those lines instead of me constantly having to refill these lines. So let's just run over here real quick. Right here is good. So as you can see, I've got a lot of iron in here. I actually wanted, I shouldn't have put this down to begin with. I was planning on doing more mining for iron, but I changed my mind and went for gold instead, because it's just more valuable. Iron is way more valuable, especially now that I've realized, you know, you can't do iron farms, at least not to my knowledge, the way the mechanics of the villagers work in this mod pack. So I want to use as much of this as gold as possible. Gold has very little uses outside of, like, I guess, you know, the powered rail lines. So yeah, I just wanna use mostly gold and eventually all gold further down the line. So let's tear all of this down and see if I've got enough here between all of the gold and as much iron as needed to reach a full tier. Awesome! I did the math exactly. That is a full beacon base. Sweet! Beaconator! Yes! I did it! Oops, that's dirt. Alright, now, I don't think it automatically updates to a tier 2. I think I have to feed it more food. Let's see. Do you do it automatically? Oh, it needs more. It needs more. Okay, no. Now. Oops, wrong button. Nope, get rid of this. Haste 2! Yes, it's Haste 2! We got a tier 2 beacon! I'm so excited! Now, the only question, and like I was saying, I think I kind of know the answer to this already. I am pretty certain that this is not going to be far enough to reach all the way over to the mausoleum. And we're to the point, the underground portion of the mausoleum. But I just want to see how far is it going to reach. Like, at what point do I have to stop moving? It's not like, I'm not planning on moving it long term. I am just curious, does it reach far enough? So, like, this is kind of on par with the entrance. Yep, I'm still getting it refreshed. Now we're kind of moving even further away at this angle. But it is like a square. It's not a circular radius. It's more of a square-ish radius type thing. Alright, so we were still under the effect there. Are we still here? Nope, we've lost it. Okay. So yes, I will have to temporarily move it. I was quite certain I was going to have to, just based on visually eyeballing it, as if you could eyeball it any other way than visually, but I am definitely going to have to temporarily move it over here somewhere. What are you doing out in the... Oh, you guys were visiting the library? Good on you! Never mind. Ignore me. You are doing the exact correct thing. Wow, you are... Why was she just, like, massively dark walking through this area? That was weird. But yeah, I am going to have to move the beacon over there while I dig out the giant hole. And then I can just move it back over here, which is more where I want it. I want it as centered on the town hall as possible. But yeah, that'll definitely help us be able to dig that area out. Now that we've got, you know, efficiency 5, haste 2, things are going to look good, I think. So I hope, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here because we did all the exploration and mining in the mesa. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you keep on coming back for more as we continue working on the mausoleum and the chapel and getting more emeralds to get more villagers, to get mending books and iron bars and all those great things. So yeah, I hope you keep on coming back for all of that, and if you have any feedback or questions or anything like that, go ahead and, you know, shout it out down in the comments section, and I will let you know what I have to say on whatever you have to ask, I guess. But yeah, until next time, I hope you have a fantastic time, and I will see you later. Bye!